Let's take a closer look at profit sharing, one of the most enduring and impactful ways organizations connect employee rewards to business success. While this approach dates back centuries, it remains highly relevant today because it taps into something powerful: the idea that employees should share in the success they help create. When done well, profit sharing transforms compensation from something employees receive into something they actively help build. At its core, profit sharing is a compensation approach where employees receive a portion of an organization's net profits. The concept is simple but impactful. When the organization performs well, employees benefit directly. This creates a clear connection between company success and employee reward, reinforcing a shared sense of purpose and contribution. Organizations use profit sharing because it creates alignment. It encourages employees to think beyond their individual roles and consider how their work contributes to the bigger picture. It also builds an ownership mindset, where employees feel invested not just in their tasks, but in the organization's overall success. Over time, this can strengthen engagement, retention, and long-term commitment. Profit sharing is typically part of a broader total reward strategy. It complements base pay, bonuses, and benefits by adding a layer of compensation tied specifically to organizational performance. This helps create a more balanced compensation system, one that rewards both individual contribution and company success. One of the most common approaches is cash-based profit sharing. In this model, organizations set aside a portion of their profits and distribute it to employees, often as a bonus. This provides a direct and immediate reward, making the connection between performance and payout very clear. For example, an organization might allocate 5% of its annual profits to employees. That amount is then distributed based on factors like job responsibility, tenure, or base salary, ensuring the payout reflects each employee's role within the organization. This structure makes the reward both meaningful and measurable. Another approach is stock-based profit sharing. Instead of cash, employees receive shares in the organization, often through an employee stock ownership plan, or ESOP. This approach shifts the focus from short-term rewards to long-term value, encouraging employees to think like owners and invest in the organization's future success. A third option is deferred profit sharing. In this model, profits are placed into a retirement or savings plan rather than paid out immediately. Employees benefit later, often at retirement, while also gaining tax advantages, since taxes are typically deferred until funds are withdrawn. Designing an effective profit-sharing plan requires thoughtful decisions. Organizations must consider how profits are calculated when payouts occur, and how clearly the process is communicated to employees. Transparency is key. Employees need to understand how their efforts connect to the outcome. At the end of the day, profit sharing is about alignment and trust. It reinforces the idea that success is shared and that employees play a meaningful role in driving that success. When implemented thoughtfully, it can increase motivation, strengthen relationships, and build a more engaged and committed workforce.